Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to use some colors that I've previously used that I really like working with. I'm doing the SheleeArt style painting with her mix of products. If you'd like to take her course, I have a link down below and a 15% off coupon. If you use my code, you can take that course with 15% off. I have my base paint here, which is house paint that I've mixed with a little bit of GAC 800 to help stop it from cracking. As you can see, it's really nice and thick. Today, this is the biggest one that I've done so far with this technique. This is a 20-inch wood circle. So along with my base paint, I have my colors of Prussian blue. I have this mixed with Sherwin-Williams Ultra Deep Base and a little bit of polyacrylic. This is a light blue. And this is my ocean green. And all three of these have the Ultra Deep Base and the polyacrylic to thin it down. I do not add any water to those colors. I also have two different cell activators, one with Jo Sonja Carbon Black and the Aussie Floetrol. And this is Jo Sonja Titanium White with the Aussie Floetrol. And then I just have some acid-free paper that I use for swiping sometimes. And I also have a metal cake spatula that I've used before for swiping. This might work a little bit better because the paint is so thick. This might move it a little bit more. But we will get this paint down and I'll swipe and see what I can do. So I have a lot of this base paint mixed up. I want to make sure that when I tilt, I'll be able to move the design over the entire canvas. So I have 2 cups of this mixed up. I don't know if I'll need it all, but I at least have it ready. Okay, I'm going to start. We'll swipe in a few different areas. I might leave some white negative space. We'll see what it looks like. This ocean green is one of my new favorite colors. It is the Matisse fluid acrylic color. It's really pretty. So is this, actually all 3 of these are Matisse colors. My Prussian blue was a tube paint. My light blue and the ocean green were both fluid acrylics. So what I'm going to do to make this a little bit easier is pour my cell activator on my table, and then I'm going to dip my spatula in it to swipe, and I'm going to use both black and white so I can get some different cell patterns. So, okay, you can kind of see it. I'm going to dip half and half. So you can see I have that on both sides. And I'm just going to start swiping through here. And already, oh, those cells are just exploding. I will, wow. I'm going to take some pictures of that. That whole area right there is just gorgeous. So I'm going to grab a paper towel and wipe this off and swipe again. And again, I'm just choosing to use both colors. You don't have to, you could just stick with one. And this time, I'm going to swipe this direction. Let's see if I can do it left-handed all right. And oh yeah, that white, the black is showing up a little bit. You can see some cells here, but that white is just making a super pretty pattern. So wipe it off, and I'm gonna swipe, probably just take my white and swipe a few more times through here. You can leave whatever sections you want if you don't want to keep on swiping. And then we will tilt, so it's not going to stay like this, but we will tilt and pull out some of those cells. This is going to be very pretty. And I think I'm good on my base paint. I don't think I'm going to have to add any more, but we will start tilting and see. Okay, so I think I'm going to swipe just one more time. The black isn't really showing up very well, and so I want to get some more color right in this middle area, and then I'll tilt. So we will, let's do, that's a little better. So that black against the Prussian blue is just a little bit too dark, but we will just do it this way. Yeah, that looks fantastic. That ocean green and that Prussian blue are just so beautiful together. I'm just going to swipe in here. Okay, now I just need to decide what way I want to tilt. So, going to add just a little bit more to help some of this paint move. I really don't want to ruin all the cells on here, so we'll see what I can do. Okay, so we'll go this direction. I'm just going to tilt it back towards the middle a little bit to pull out those cells, but this is beautiful. I mean, there's no real negative space with that white on there, but that is just fine with me. These blues and this ocean green are just amazing. I'm hoping this will dry well. The cells just look beautiful with swiping. But I will get you down for a close-up on this one. Okay, so this piece is just filled with cells from that swipe. And it looks fantastic. Some of the black cells did show up a little bit, but those white ones look so much better, especially against the lighter colors. That Prussian blue is just really dark and you can't really see the black in that, but we'll see what it looks like when it dries. And I still have lots of leftover paint, so I'll probably do some coasters or do another blow and spin. I also want to do a small canvas and save it for pendants. I think these would make some really pretty pendants. So this nice 20-inch wood circle, I will post it again once it's all dry, but this is what it looks like all tilted out after my swiping. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all your support, and I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. All right, so this has been drying for about a day, and it is looking really, really nice. Those cells are just gorgeous, and so I just wanted to go over it one more time and show you what it's looking like. I have some really nice swiped areas. You can see right in there it cracked just a little bit, but I think it's going to be just fine, especially if I finish it with resin. I can just fill in those cracks with a little bit more paint, so I'm not too worried about that. But I wanted to show you what else I did. So this was with some leftover paint. I poured it, swiped it, and I was planning on using this for pendants, making some pendants out of these really pretty areas with the cells. But my husband said he really likes it. He said it looks like waves. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to use this one for some necklaces or some bracelets, because I think these areas would look really pretty under some glass. But I'll show you one more. I also did this one. And again, this one I actually used my hairdryer and then spun it out. So I blew the colors out and then spun it. And this one I'm definitely going to use for some pendants. I have some really pretty areas in this one where it's filled up. The Prussian blue over the ocean green just looks amazing. So I'll post again in a couple of weeks with some pendants out of this one. But yeah, these colors are gorgeous. I hope you guys like this video, and thank you for watching.